We've got a lot to talk about.
Do you go through it hard when you get your period? Oh my God. I can't. Get out. Oh my God, I gotta do that thing for Nickelodeon. Oh my God. I love you for watching that.
Really? Really? And our son's in Miami. So I have to be calm on the phone with him, you know, like a loving mother. I have to be happy on the TV every morning live from New York.
I was so much of a strong support structure for her and all the dreams that she wanted to accomplish. I needed somebody for me. And my new offspring, my daughter, who is a beautiful, beautiful spirit.
Is Kevin pursuing another case after he just lost the one that he filed against Wendy Williams? Oh, come on, this dude is really never getting tired of involving Wendy in all this drama in life. We know that he's always pointing out the fact that he played a part in the Wendy Williams Show, but he's not the one behind Wendy's success. Let's put it out there already, because Kevin is certainly thinking that he should always have a part in Wendy's success and wealth, when in fact, Wendy's already established even before he came into the picture. Let's first talk about how things started to get very messy between Kevin and Wendy. Of course, we all knew about how Kevin cheated on Wendy and continued to be with Sharina when he got her pregnant.
So, where do you see Wendy going from here?
We gonna keep talking about Wendy.
That's the last question.
Don't recommend that you work with your husband, because I made him my manager, and then when I decided to divorce him, he had to be fired. In other words, I made him divorced and unemployed all in one day.
Wendy exposed everything that these two did behind her back. She really let us in on some juicy stuff. That is why people find it so outrageous of Kevin to still demand money from Wendy even after everything that he and Sharina, his mistress, did to her. How could he even have the confidence to tell the world every chance that he gets that he's behind Wendy's success? Anyway, what's more hilarious is the fact that everybody knows about their betrayal, but both of them do not care about how others look at them, and they still continue to extort money from Wendy. But karma is always there to get back at people who deserve it, and now it is finally catching up on Kevin. Whether it is true that he is about to go broke or not, people would still look at him as a serial cheater who made Wendy Williams go through a lot of things and still had the audacity to ask for more money from her. For those of you who are not aware, both Kevin and Sharina benefited so much from Wendy's money even when Kevin was still married to her. Wendy also revealed that she knew about the affair ever since the start of that infidelity. That made people wonder more about what could she possibly see in him that made her stay even with all the cheating and gold digging. Rumor has it that Sharina even pressured Kevin to divorce Wendy, but of course he's not capable of doing that. Wendy has the money, and people would not even know about Kevin if not for Wendy. That is also why after the divorce and after Wendy had him fired in the Wendy Williams Show, he would always bring up Wendy in every interview and statement that he would make. He wants to stay relevant by using Wendy's name because he knows that people do not care about him anyway if not for Wendy. Have you seen his interview for a podcast where he refers to himself as the king behind the purple chair of power? This purple chair is obviously the purple chair that Wendy uses in the show. So he really does believe that if not for him, Wendy would not be able to have everything that she has right now. I mean, if he thinks that he's so great, then maybe he should have found a decent job to support his own family instead of filing a case against his ex-wife just so he can keep a lavish lifestyle even without working hard for it. Even Sharina obviously enjoyed the fact that she was able to get the things that she wanted through Wendy's money. The alimony that Wendy was giving to Kevin before must have been too much for the two of them and their little family that they do not find the need to have another source of income. They thought that Wendy would just give them satisfaction that easily, huh? Now their lavish lifestyle is being threatened by the same woman that they betrayed. Wendy is no longer giving Kevin alimony, and now her financial guardian would not be required to continue giving Kevin severance pay even after all his claims about his current situation. But before we get deeper into the video, if you love Wendy Williams and want to see more videos about her, then make sure that you subscribe to our channel right away. I will always keep you on the loop about the latest happenings in her life and more.
Really? Really? And our son's in Miami. So I have to be calm on the phone with him, you know, like a loving mother. I have to be happy on the TV every morning live from New York.
The judge has decided about the last case, but it doesn't mean that it would be the end of this. I bet that you've heard about Wendy no longer giving Kevin a dime. Yes, according to their divorce settlement agreement, she has to give him alimony, but there is a limitation to the severance pay that Kevin's lawyers must have missed before. According to their signed document, if Wendy's contract with her show is not renewed, terminated, or cancelled, then Kevin agrees that the severance pay would be subject to modification or termination. Of course, Kevin was furious when he stopped receiving his monthly check. People are also speculating about the possibility that Sharina pushed Kevin to file for this case. Kevin claims that Wendy had breached their contract because she's not giving him money any longer. How could they continue this lifestyle that they got used to if they will not be getting money from Wendy anymore? They do not know what else to do than to extort more money from Wendy. That is basically the only thing that they're always after. They love Wendy's money so much, and it shows. Since Wendy had been struggling with Graves' disease and her alcoholism for a very long time already, she had to take a break and be absent from her own show. She was not able to film for her show for quite a long time, which eventually led to the cancellation of the show. Their time slot was also given to another host as well. That is why when Kevin filed the case, Wendy's legal team were quick to explain her situation. They said that Wendy is no longer getting any compensation from her previous show and she is currently not working on any other TV show that pays her the same amount. What do you guys think Kevin would do now that he already lost his case that he filed against Wendy? I would love to know your thoughts, so comment them down below. I don't know if Kevin is expecting people to be pitiful towards him or if it is what is really happening in his life, but he talked about how he's behind on most of his bills and that he cannot even pay for car insurance. He might soon lose his home as well, according to his statement, because he can no longer pay for it. Additionally, he claimed that he had to undergo a hip surgery, which he cannot do because Wendy is not giving him money. He's really trying to prove that this is an emergency case. Well, as I've mentioned, the judge has decided already and it did not go according to Kevin's plans. The judge dismissed Kevin's request for Wendy to continue paying alimony, stating that his claims were not emergent. So this is what karma looks like, right? People were saying that his claims could just be an act because he was able to hire new high-value lawyers anyway. I mean, as much as we want to see them suffer their own consequences, it is still questionable that he's claiming to be almost broke. This could really be an act to gain public sympathy, as if people are not seeing through their lies. Ever since he got Sharina pregnant and Wendy revealed how these two splurged on her money behind her back, people are all on Wendy's side. Additionally, the judge also dismissed Kevin's request that Wendy pays for his attorney fees. Oh, so this could be another reason why he decided to have new lawyers. He thought that he would win the case if he did so, and then Wendy would be required to continue giving him alimony and then pay for his attorney fees. That must have been his plan all along, but Wendy had the advantage in this situation, so Kevin's plan was ruined and it was a total epic fail. But you know what Kevin was like ever since the divorce. He was never apologetic for the things that they had done to Wendy. He even thinks he has the right to her wealth, power, and influence. He thinks he's all that, so I guess many of us are already expecting for him to drag this case longer than it should. But he should also be aware that Wendy saw an opportunity to take him and Sharina down, and I don't think that Wendy will ever let go of this leverage. She sure got a lot of dirt to reveal about them, and besides, many fans and supporters got Wendy's back, so we can already foresee how this fiasco is going to end and who will win in this situation. What could possibly be on Kevin's mind right now that he has an opportunity to take his case to mediation? He would surely take this chance to get even more money from Wendy and to negotiate his severance pay. He better watch out though, because Wendy would not be going easy on them anymore, considering that she's already getting better according to the reports. Her fans are already excited for her comeback because she would surely be spilling more tea about this drama once she returns. I bet that I'm not alone in saying that Kevin and Sharina should already start looking for a job, because if they keep this case from going, they might really go broke, knowing that Wendy can fight them for as long as they want without exhausting her financial resources. His move to hire new lawyers was already a wrong call, so if he still wants to start with something and not lose everything that he still has, he should start backing away from this fight and leave Wendy alone because the woman just wants to be free from all his and Sharina's drama. But by the looks of it, Kevin would not easily accept defeat. That is why it is likely possible that we will see another case being filed by Kevin. But what could be his claim for that case though? I guess that is what we're gonna find out sooner or later. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out these videos.